So Kenneth, thank you for taking a few minutes to talk about your experience here at the Sheraton New Orleans. You've been with us for quite some time now, almost 40 years
40
now.
years, yeah.
And
yeah.
It's exciting when you look back. Can I ask you to think back to when you first got hired and maybe tell us the story of how you started here?
Okay, when I first got hired, and it was 1984 during the World Fair time, and I started working in Cafe Promenade. And now, when I first started, I started working the same day I started.
So you filled out an application and they said here?
They gave me a uniform the same day, and I started working.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how soon was the World's Fair after that?
The World Fair was a couple of days, another day after that, you know, to start cleaning it up and stuff. But I performed with the Golden Eagle Mardi Gras Indian group. And we was on a revolving stage. That was my first time experience the stage that you stand in place and it turns like a revolving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then the sound come on. It was real nice, man.
So,
yeah.
So you performed there, and then you took care of the folks that were here to
Over
see the
here,
World's
yeah,
Fair
right.
at the hotel.
Right,
Take care of
correct.
breakfast.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so you've been in the similar role the whole time you've been here, right?
Yeah,
but you've seen a lot of changes happen.
Seen a lot of changes to the restaurant, yeah.
Yep. So it was originally Cafe Promenade and...
Cafe Promenade, and then, yeah, original Cafe Promenade for so many years, and then they changed, but they had another restaurant, Filets, on the other side of Cafe Promenade too.
Okay.
And Pelican was always Pelican Bar.
Okay, that hasn't changed.
Yeah, that haven't changed.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Real nice, man.
And so, you know, doing that for so long, what's made you stay? Why stay at the Sheraton? You've got great skills. People love talking with you and know that you're working hard. Why have you stayed with us this long?
Well, it's a good experience and it's a good company to work for, and you know, and you got to take your job serious. It's what you make your job and stuff like that, and you have to stay focused and always think positive. You know, when you work in your job, and then you got to leave home at home and work at work, you know.
Right.
And I think that's my key, you know,
well,
and do the job right the first time.
And you've been a busy person because
I've been a busy
addition
person.
to working here full time, you've also got your musical
play music,
work you do and
right.
your Mardi Gras Indian
right.
Participate in. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you've also seen a lot of things along the way, a lot of
right.
big events this hotel's hosted. Is anything any big events we hosted that you remember that were other than World's Fair?
Well, during Jazz Fest time, you know, all the events be good for the tour industry and stuff like that, yeah. You know. And I try to make the people feel comfortable, you know, and when they're in the hotel and stuff like that, and show them about the city, you know, tell them about the city. But I always recommend the restaurant first.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's great. And during Jazz Fest, you're a musician. Have you run into any interesting musicians while you were here?
Yeah, I ran into Fat Domino, different people and stuff like that. I performed with Donna Harris, and he a jazz artist and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
And Wild Magnolias, Mardi Gras Indian group, and then I performed with the Golden Eagle, which the Golden Eagle was the Wild Magnolia band at one time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it was fun, man. And so Morgan Wright, when she was living, you know, I performed with Morgan Wright as a backup, you know, costume player, you know, Mardi Gras percussion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with Morgan Wright.
So, so with all that, and you know, now we're hiring a lot of new people. What advice do you have for the people that we've just hired this last year or so?
Now the people that be, you know, I tell them stay focused and stuff like that. Keep their mind on their job. Don't let nobody influence them, you know, negative and nothing like that. Always think positive.
That's great.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanna mention before we wrap up?
It's a great place, company to work for, and just hold your head up high and keep on striving.
That's great. Well, thank you, Ken. Appreciate all you've done for our guests. Thank you for all you've done for all of our team members as well. It's great to have you on.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.